What the businesses gather around today, ladies and gentlemen, as I tell you the story of how Beta Ray Bill went on the ultimate self-improvement journey. So it starts off with these orange niggas on a mountain and one nigga on a telescope, and something crazy was in the sky. His homie asks, what is coming? And this dude just says, fire. And it ain't Cardi, it ain't no I Am Music. Niggas about to get clapped rawly. The same two dudes knocked on his mom's door like, congratulations. It's time for your son to grow some hair on his nuts. Mom dude's face dropped hard. Her little boy inside like, Mom, who's here? And she just holds his face saying, my boy, my beautiful boy. As we transition to a panel of Beta Ray Bill looking, chop this fuck, back your face up from that panel, nigga.
Big horse teeth ass. Chill out, man.
We see B-Ray staring at an empty spot where his old hammer used to be. Then boom, we get this flashback that shows him and Thor, weapons clashing, and that's how his hammer got destroyed. Now he's stuck with these doo-doo ass, brown shirt, low tier ass weapons because of that nigga Thor. But then Lady Sif pulls up and tells Beta Ray Bill the beast is coming in. Thor is gone, so it's his time to shine. And she like, I believe in you. While Bill was looking beat down, she reminds him about the drinks they promised. And she touching on his nigga muscle too and shit. B-Ray knows fine shit watching. And B-Ray knows what could go down afterwards. So he gotta tee up now. You already know when fine shit watching. You know what I mean? Like back in the day when you got like a crush on somebody and they watching you do a sport or doing some shit in gym, you gotta perform like fucking LeBron out there, no cap. Like if fine shit watching you run track, you about to be fucking running like fucking Usain Bolt. If fine shit watching you playing basketball, you playing like LeBron James and Kobe. You feel me? If fine shit watching you playing football, you playing like fucking Calvin Johnson out that motherfucker. So you already know what's on the line. You gotta tee the fuck up. So Beta Ray Bill was trying to give some heroic speech, a pregame speech. But he don't got that aura like Captain America, so he got clapped mid-speech. Caught that nigga slipping. Had him tasting dirt. And this nigga Fing Foom had the audacity to copy the Goat Hawk saying puny horse face. Like, nigga, who the fuck do you think you is? You copying one of the goats. Spider-Man the true goat though, but Hawk definitely he definitely in my top 3 superheroes, or top 5 at least. Come on now, Beta Ray Bill, you gotta tee the fuck up. But he was facing off against Fing Foom with his axe. It's a brown shirt weapon. It ain't gonna do shit. Cause Fing Foom just continued to just eat Asgardians like they fucking Skittles. He was just biting they fucking bodies off, ripping them off, just eating them, chewing on them niggas. And then Beta Ray Bill caught it on his robo friend, Scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt got to laying that fire on Fing Foom. Then once he had him distracted, he got his little brown shirt weapon with the axe and tried getting a hit in on him. But Fing Foom saw that shit a mile away, caught that nigga, and slammed that nigga straight to the ground. Foom just grabbed Scuttlebutt, threw him straight at the Asgardian wall type shit. It popped in his head that fine shit was watching, so Beta Ray Bill had to tee the fuck up. He grabbed that nigga Fing Foom tail, said, nah, you ain't gonna keep doing this shit. Slammed that nigga straight to the ground. But then reality just kicked back in and Fing Foom just straight dominated this nigga Beta Ray. Why Beta Ray Bill always getting beat up on my channel, gang? That's tough. Then just as soon as Fing Foom was about to start nibbling on this nigga Beta Ray Bill, lightning struck this nigga and Thor just came out the cut with it. Thor didn't even lift the pinky and he defeated that nigga. That's crazy. Straight took my nigga Beta Ray Bill shine, bro. And this nigga Thor had the audacity to say, oh, I thought all them Asgardian weapons would be enough to defeat this nigga. But weapons ain't shit. What the fuck you gonna do with a regular ass axe? Like, nigga, huh? Had the audacity to say that, and you destroyed that nigga hammer too. Took that nigga shine, everybody was cheering him up. My man Beta Ray Bill was just laying down on the ground as if they lost, bro. Plus, fine shit was watching too, bro. He embarrassed himself and everything, bro. He was getting his ass beat. He took a L. Thor came in, easily did it. All the biddies hugging on him, everybody cheering him on. I know Beta Ray Bill hurt as a motherfucker. He was in the bar on his head and shit watching Thor with the biddies. That's crazy. Then Pip came out of nowhere. You know, he the only good friend he got right now. He trying to cheer him up, but Beta Ray Bill ain't trying to feel that, bro. He just so mad at just what happened, bro. He wasn't in the mood to talk until fine shit came through. Then he was in the mood to talk. She still wanted the 2 drinks, even though he took the L and he was getting his ass beat earlier. So he said, bet that, bro. He had a rough day. He took the L to Fing Foom and Thor took all his shine. So at least that shit still trying to get that crank on. So they was kissing up, you feel me? He was getting ready to beat the Doonies down. And then she asked this crazy question right here, bro. At first she said, how does this work? Nigga Beta Ray Bill thought she was a virgin at first. He was like, what you mean? But nah, it was a whole different other question. She was saying, don't you change back normal at night, right? And he was like, no. The only reason that I was able to change back to my normal self is because of my hammer. But Thor destroyed that motherfucker. And she said some other shit about some other comic, but point is, he can't change back. She don't like it. They was about to crank, but now they not cranking because he got a horse face still. So that's tough, bro. Nah, you could have at least put the bag on his face, though. Like, you feel me? Y'all could have still cranked with the bag on his face. He was still kissing and nibbling on your neck, you feel me, in the beginning. Like, damn. But that shit really hurt, though. Because, like, he was already having a bad day, and now this added on top of it, that shit hurt, bro. Like, you feel me? He getting his ass beat, outshined by Thor. Thor got all the biddies. He got this one joint. She seemed like she was loyal to Beta Ray Bill, and then now she's saying, oh, I ain't trying to because of that horse face. Because of them horse teeth. Meanwhile, Thor probably in the other room with, like, 10 other biddies going crazy, bro. So, that's crazy, man. But after this, he was determined to get better. He was determined to get what he wanted. He was determined to self-improve. And then we get this crucial flashback to when Beta Ray Bill was a little kid and he got introduced to Scuttlebutt. It's like this super chat GBT for this nigga. So, and he been using it ever since he was a kid. It's like it's super chat GBT built into a spaceship type shit. And Scuttlebutt been the most loyal person to this nigga Beta Ray Bill through his whole life. No cap. Then Thor came out the cut with it saying, hey, Beta Ray, where are you going? Meanwhile, this nigga didn't even look back to see where Beta Ray Bill was after he defeated Fing, Fang, Foom. That nigga could have been on the ground hurt, lost a limb. Nigga could have died. He ain't give a fuck. As a whole Asgard was cheering and shit. They was like, he was getting lit. Then he was with the biddies and shit. He ain't talked to the man, bro. Like, bro, like, you want to check on his mental, see how he doing? Crazy, bro. He don't understand. After a horrible and mentally torturous day, Bill decided to bounce from Asgard to find a new Stormbreaker. Bill goes the fuck off, saying Thor always stealing his shine. He broke his Stormbreaker. The nigga a ball hog. And being in Asgard just reminds him of all the L's he's been taking. Shit, he couldn't even get a nut off because Lady Sif wasn't trying to get clapped because the horse face. He been feeling like the New York Jets recently. He tired of being the role player and he wants to be the main character of his life. He's ready for his ball hog summer. He seeks change. So he's trying to go out here and put in the work to make his life feel more enjoyable instead of sitting around all day, hating his life and being jealous of Thor. He blasts off into space, hating his reflection, but he's going to use that as a fuel for the fire. So Bill's plan basically is to find Odin, who helped create the original Stormbreaker, to do that shit again. As he was playing ping pong, trying to brainstorm where Odin would be, he picks up some unexpected passengers. First, it was real nigga Scourge in the building, in the flat, with it straight from the resurrection, straight from Valhalla. He was talking about how he missed using them them guns. No school shooter badge relation, though. And how he seen how fine shit did him wrong and how she wasn't trying to lay that thing down on the upstanding righteous warrior. He also knew where Odin was. He said he was at some space bar, so they pull up to this joint. One nigga trying to act all tough in front of his fucking girls. Started some shit. Beta Ray Bill was just on some chill shit. Like, oh, I wasn't screaming at him. The woman just wanted to see some fights, bro. Like, she was tripping, bro. Them niggas was tripping, but he trying to act tough in front of his girl. And karma came his way. He was talking that shit. But guess what? Scourge don't talk that shit. He about that action, boss. Scourge came through mid-sentence, turned this nigga head into a basketball. Like he was fucking LeBron James. What's that song that LeBron James that been going viral? LeBron James. Straight with the shits, off the bat. Scourge was ready to run through a wall for Beta Ray Bill. He was with the shits like that nigga Aaron the Plumber. I seen a little video of Aaron the Plumber defending Lil Mike. The fight looked crucial. The art, the way that these fights were drawn, they look so perfect. They look so crucial. Bill was uppercutting niggas and doing WWE moves on folk. Like this look like don't this look like some John Cena, some Rock type shit, you feel me? And then that boy Pip pulled up throwing the fade with the gang too. He throwing the monstrous kicks. He was the second unexpected passenger. But they eventually find Odin in the space bar, drinking up on that beer. Odin says creating a new weapon like the Stormbreaker is impossible now. And not gonna lie, Bill was finna crash the fuck out because he ain't go all this way for nothing. But Odin mentioned there might be another way. the Twilight Blade, and Muspelheim, possessed by the demon fire god Surtur, who fucked his planet into oblivion. So it's not just a self-improvement mission, it's a get-back mission. So Bill and his crew pull up to this massive gate guarded by these space Vikings. They say, yo, this Muspelheim, it's not a game in there. Chaos fire, no one comes back out. If you do make it out, you be messed up for life. And if you bring that evil shit back with you, we finna murk your ass. But Bill and the crew, they was all set on going in. They ain't coming for nothing. Bill tried to push his crew away and go inside by himself on some suicidal shit. But his crew was like, hell nah, bro. We ride for you, bro. We got you. W friends, bro. W mans, W friends, W group. They about to lock in this joint. So they pull up in that joint. But since it's in another dimension, it had Scuttlebutt acting all types of weird. It was like, what the fuck? And out of fucking nowhere, Scuttlebutt turns into a whole rowboat fine shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But everybody had no time to think about that. Cause these humanoid fly-looking motherfuckers that was praising Surtur, straight evil, jumped their ass out of nowhere. But Scourge and Pip got active quick. Started blasting them niggas to oblivion. Fine shit Scuttlebutt was fixing to ride and staring at motherfucker. They had to go in lava with it to fuck them up. While Scuttlebutt got to fixing the ship, she showed Bill she got film on every moment inside the ship. After they handled that shit, Scuttlebutt was like, yo, I just popped up because I felt some weird ass energies from the dimension we in. And she's talking about how they gotta wait for the ship to get fixed before they can dive deeper into the lava. While they was waiting, Scuttlebutt pull up on Bill in the rec room talking about how the ship was gonna be ready soon. And she wanna whoop this nigga ass in ping pong with her new look. Bill was shook. They was equal in skill. And she hit him with that, I've been watching your film. And like, imagine this. Imagine you're playing Madden or 2K or any type of competitive game. And you're playing AI, not only an AI, but AI on the hardest difficulty, and an AI that watches your film and knows your favorite tendencies and go-to moves and your favorite plays. Like, nigga, you're literally cooked and burnt, my nigga. It's already hell playing these fucking AIs now, like all Madden and fucking Hall of Fame, like all these modes, they be fucking cheating like a motherfucker when you play them.
If I score a touchdown, I win. I still get the first down too.
They be cheating like hell. Now imagine them actually watching film on your shit. Nigga, you ain't finna get no type of production out of your team or out of your player or whatever. You're just gonna be straight cooked the whole fucking game. It ain't even gonna be fun no more. Jesus. Then she asked him what happened on Asgard, and Bill getting all in his feelings because that rejection was tough. Like, literally, it was, I got secondhand embarrassment just reading that motherfucker. Like, that shit was tough. No cap. Like, a word ain't even invented yet for how hurtful that rejection was. He said, I saw my real self. That shit was ugly. That's some deep shit. To get his horse face ass out his feelings, Scuttlebutt showed him this room with all these memories, every fight, every conversation, all that shit. She got an actual camera roll inside that bitch. And she gave Bill this custom-made axe that's fire as fuck. Better than them brown shirt 20 overall weapons that Thor gave him. Then she tried to tell this horse face looking ass nigga that he beautiful, just how he is, on some Disney princess shit. But before she can finish, more of them goblin niggas pull up, this time on boats. Can't even have a moment in this bitch. They gearing up for another fade while the ship getting ready to dive in the lava. Hers was double blicked up, toting them intergalactic blickies. We get another crucial, beautiful drawn action scene. Scourge was popping niggas. Bill was using his new axe with them thrusters inside, cutting through goblins like they was made out of paper. But them hordes was endless, looking like they was about to get packed up when this big spider demon lashed into the ship. Bill hit a button and threw the jet-powered axe through the demon dome piece, and it came right back to his hand. That nigga B-Ray shining without Thor to steal his shine. Scourge was just loving his battle. His reaction was my reaction to this whole fight scene, no cap. While they rushed back to the ship and dived through the lava into what looked like a void with some creature looking tentacle shit reaching for him. Next part starts with Bill in some trippy ass dreamscape walk into a mirror, and the closer he got, his humanoid form turned back into his freaky-ass horse nigga form. He was screaming like a nigga who just lost his whole bankroll at the casino, till Scuttlebutt chopped him out of the monster's grip. The ship was dead, and this monster had his roots all up in that bitch. Bill opened up one of the escape hatches and saw this big-ass creature that looks like Squidward's drug-addict cousin. They headed back inside because they get cooked trying to fight that shit from the outside. They heard this loud-ass scream, and Bill ran toward the danger, blasted through the door. To find themselves at the moment Bill first met Thor. These niggas was confused as fuck. They realized this monster rooted itself in the record room, projecting all of Bill's painful memories throughout the ship. So to move forward, Bill had to face all his trauma when he got changed. This was a creative way to look more into his past, looking back at the most painful moments of his life. They even saw the last moment Bill had with his mama, who told him she always loved him no matter what he looked like, right before Surtur came and fucked up his planet, leaving Bill the only survivor. Bill realized Scuttlebutt was always with him since day one. Scuttlebutt was truly a day one, you feel me? Bill sliced that monster root with all his rage until it was looking like unhealthy green piss stains. Ship power came back online, but they only had enough juice for a crash landing. They opened up the hangar bay door and found themselves right at the Twilight Sword. This is what the whole journey was about. This is what everything has been leading into. So yeah, we finally here. But before Bill could grab that motherfucker, Scuttlebutt stopped him. Like, your mother was right. You're beautiful on the inside and don't need no sword or hammer. Bill staring at the ground like, I wish I could believe that shit, but I just don't feel that way. Plus, Scuttlebutt, I know you the day one homie with it, but nigga, I'm leaving with something. We ain't traveled all this damn motherfucking way through this hell for nothing. Like, our goal of the mission is right there. Fuck, we look like turning back around when our goal of the mission, you feel me, nigga? Like, what? But he grabbed the sword and exploded with energy as this voice shouted, you thought you could just take my shit, nigga. Surtur blasted through, saying the sword demanded a worthy warrior. This nigga been waiting for a worthy opponent since the Asgardians washed his ass. Shit was on sight with Bill. Bill was staring at his people's murderers, screaming, you killed my people, destroy my home, murder my family. I'm finna smoke y'all pack and piss on your grave. Death to you, foul demon. But Surtur uppercut his ass, sending him flying hundreds of feet in the air. Bill called Surtur a pussy for finding his true size. He wanted to fight like a real mortal and get that real fade going. Surtur was like, nigga, you think I don't got these mortal hands too? Nigga, let's squabble up, boy. So he shrunk down, and they started throwing their hands, going strike for strike in the mortal size type shit. But Surtur got the upper hand with the uppercut. They hitting Bill with the vicious knee combo to the face. God dang. Despite all the pain, Bill kept fighting through. Even about the sword, he just trying to fuck this nigga up. And meanwhile, Scuttlebutt, Pip, and Scourge is trying to build some cannon to help. Surtur taunting Bill about how his people felt before they died, reminding him of the millions of voices screaming for help before getting silenced, while twisting his shit too. I mean, this nigga is literally a demon. Like, that's crazy, bro. This nigga taunting, this nigga playing around about your dead peoples while he fucking you up, bro. Come on, bro. Gotta get your get back. But before Surtur could land a killing blow, real nigga Pip came through. Tried to save Bill by shooting Surtur, which only pissed him off. Surtur blasted his fist right through Pip's chest. That's tough. W mans though for risking his life out here for Beta Ray Bill's mission. But Pip placed bombs on Surtur's arm that detonated, giving Bill a second win and some more time. Bill pile drives Surtur from the top rope into the huge spike, impaling him into that shit. But this nigga rose 100 feet tall again. But I mean, fair enough. Niggas was cheating using help, so the one-on-one shit ain't warranted no more since Pip joined the fight and placed bombs on his shit. But yeah, he turned into a giant again. He was just smashing Bill to a fucking pulp, one fist after another. It's like some of those games where every time you click the button, you just boom, boom, beat the nigga ass type shit. But Scuttlebutt was like, hell no, we ain't going for this shit. She sent her day one getting beat the fuck up. Scuttlebutt transformed into a giant ass gun cannon. Scourge manned it. Dude was literally tearing the fuck up about to shoot it. And then he shot it and blasted a huge hole through Surtur's chest. While he was down, Bill grabbed the Twilight Sword quick as fuck. Walked up to Surtur, sliced that nigga head clean off in one swing, saying, that was for my home. Then he transformed into a humanoid form saying, this is for myself. And I'm talk your shit, twin. Talk your shit, twin. That's that self-improvement right there. That's that growth. You put in the hard work, face the many challenges and struggles and trials and tribulations, and got to the finish line and got to the one goal you was obsessed with since the start. W Journey, gang. After hours of surgery, Pip was set to recover. Bill and Scuttlebutt was watching a movie about how beauty comes from within, and Scuttlebutt was holding Bill's hand, leaning in on him. I thought they was about to fuck. I thought he was finna get some robo pussy and ask Scuttlebutt to make a couple holes later. I thought they was finna have some traction, but I guess not right here at this moment. But later, Bill thanked Pip for everything he was willing to sacrifice, and Scourge went back to Valhalla satisfied because he was able to shoot a nigga with the best gun in the galaxy. Bill walked to the window saying he couldn't be happier, but his reflection was still his horse form. But hey, the biddies won't be saying that once he go back to Asgard, though, because he glowed the fuck up. But yeah, Bill had to really go through it to find himself in the end. That nigga was on a whole journey, not just finding monsters and demons and shit, but finding his inner demons. This perfectly showed a crucial self-improvement journey. At first, Beta Ray Bill was frustrated within his own skin. He wasn't satisfied with his life. He wasn't satisfied with even the weapons that Thor gave him. Thor was always stealing his thunder, his shine. He wasn't having no ball hog summer. Thor was hogging the ball, you feel me? He couldn't get no biddies, bruh. Lady Sif wasn't fucking with him because of how he looked, even though he was swole as shit, but she ain't give a fuck. She ain't fuck with that horse teeth, you feel me? With that horse face. So you know what? Instead of just being jealous of Thor, sitting around hating on Thor, being mad every day, bro, he said, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna change shit, bro. I'm gonna change the way my life is going so I can be up and I can glow up and I can be up in life. So he went along. He got some actual real friends who really give a fuck about him. These friends way better than Thor was for real. So they went along on this journey. They was some real niggas, bro. Scourge, you can low-key say that Scourge was the MVP of this motherfucker. He was blasting niggas, bro. Going crazy, bro. Pip was an MVP too. He gave his life for Beta Ray Bill to get what he wanted, bro. You feel me? So yeah, bro. They all went through them trials and tribulations. Even when shit got hard, they ain't turned back. Scuttlebutt was like, you sure you ain't? No, we keep going, bro. We keep going around here. We don't quit. We keep going, bro. We keep going until we get to our goal, bro. We not gonna give up. That consistency, that drive, even when you don't feel like it, just keep going, bro. And you gonna get there, bro. You gonna get there. No cap. And that's what they did, bro. They kept going. They kept going. They got there. Defeated Surtur. Got that sword. Now he looking handsome with it. Now he about to go to Asgard, having all the biddies and all that. You feel me? So, yeah, bro. And having a crucial sword. Hopefully Thor don't be outshining him no more. And now, that was a great story. It was drawn beautifully. Action scenes was lit, bro. It was just a crucial comic, bro. I had to show y'all. Bro. But yeah, if you watched all the way to the end, thank you for watching. Y'all lit, bro. We going to 100K, bro.